How is it going, everyone? We are coming up on yet another week of new game releases, and for sure a little bit of a quiet period before we head into the heavy hitters in June, but still a lot to be interested in this week, especially if you're a PlayStation Plus Extra subscriber. You're gonna get a title free day one. You've got two free-to-play titles as well, one of them pretty major, and another one being a pretty interesting hack and slash action game with a lot of intrigue as well, and a couple of other smaller titles rounding out the lineup. And you definitely have a big major release in an open world title. We'll get to that as well. Let's start off with one of the free games, and that is the multiplayer hack and slash title Warlander. Warlander dropped on PC back in January of this year, but now it's coming to PlayStation 5. On top of that, getting a major update when it does so. The game notes harness the almighty powers of godlike warriors, clerics, and mages with a unique style that matches a medieval-inspired setting, fantastical items and abilities, and even powerful robots, master siege weapons, and cataclysmic spells to control the battlefield and destroy the enemy's core. Featuring intense competitive skirmishes and epic castle siege warfare with up to 100 players, you must use the almighty powers of godlike warriors, clerics, and mages, as well as siege weapons and cataclysmic spells to control the battlefield. To be victorious, you gotta work as a team, defend your keep, and tactically break into the enemy's stronghold to destroy their core. Across its 2-army battle and 5-army battle game modes, Warlander combines the tactical team fighting of a modern-day MOBA, the knockout-style gameplay of a battle royale, a smooth blend of third-person hack and slash and range combat, and a touch of 4X inspired strategic diplomacy, all within large-scale battles for up to 100 players. Features fast-paced action combat and shrewd decision-making, where you must play to the role of your squad by either defending your castle and core with anti-siege weapons, roaming the battlefield to intercept the enemy, capture towers, and fire mighty catapults, or by infiltrating the enemy keep with siege weapons and epic cataclysmic spells. Defeating enemies, building devices, and completing objectives will earn you valor points, which can be used to bring powerful versions of your characters into the fray and help you turn the tide of battle. Tactically maneuver and control the battlefield by following the directions laid out by your commander, controlling spawn towers, and utilizing the available siege devices to remove the enemy stronghold. Fortification layers, gates, walls, and bridges can be destroyed to create choke points or new paths into the enemy keep, and alliances can be made or broken to swing the momentum of battle. And power to play your way. Create an eclectic roster of deeply tailored class-based characters, each with their own loadout of rarity-based and customizable skills and talents, as well as emotes and dance moves. The choice is yours. Build decks that are balanced, look to fill specific roles, or feature multiple ways to play your favorite class, then take them into battle and dominate your foes. Again, the game is coming with quite a few updates, and Season 1 will be kicking off on Monday, May 15th, with the release coming May 16th. And a lot of additions will be coming with that. A new title, Inferno, and the new Ultimate Phoenix will be added. The new title, Inferno, is a legendary title that strengthens flame attacks and is also applied to dedicated familiars, enabling them to destroy weapons. And then the Phoenix skill is a powerful ultimate that releases a firebird into the sky, detonating it in mid-air and bombarding the battlefield. It can inflict fire damage over a wide area, and a lot of updates and new perks, functional improvements, and extras will be added with this latest update. Again, Warlander will be hitting PlayStation 5 as a free-to-play title on May 16th. Next up, a pretty interesting title that'll be a day one release on PlayStation Plus Extra. We have Humanity. Now, Humanity is a game that I think if it didn't drop on Plus Extra day one, it would be a hard sell to a lot of people, just because it is such a unique game. And, you know, unique can be a good thing, but I think if it's a little bit too off the wall, people are just going to be skeptical. But the fact is, it's coming to PlayStation Plus Extra day one, so if you're a subscriber, you don't have to do anything outside of stay subscribed to check the game out, along with all of the other benefits that will be coming and the new rotation of games that will be added. Humanity notes it's a unique blend of puzzle solving and action platforming. Play a lone Shiba Inu charged with commanding massive marching crowds to the goal in story mode, or browse a wide array of user-made levels crafted via the in-game stage creator. Again, you'll become a dog to command massive marching crowds of people to jump, turn, push, float, shoot, and climb their way to salvation across 90 story mode stages. Ready in action, devious puzzles, and strategic thinking is broken up with more action-focused elements and platformer-like levels. Even some epic boss battles will be encountered. User-generated content, unlimited gratifying challenges will be had. Browse an ever-growing library of stages created by other players. Play, rate, and discover new types of puzzles in the Limitless Vault. Create and share levels. Bring your ideas to life using the intuitive stage creator, be it a straightforward puzzle, action stage, or heck, even an artful sculpture if you want to do it that way. Humanity, again, will be released as a Plus Extra freebie, but on top of that, it will be available to purchase standalone if you do want to, and the game will be dropping on May 16th. Next up, another major free-to-play release. Finally, Ubisoft's Trackmania is headed to PlayStation 4 and 5. Welcome to the club, grab the wheel, and play Trackmania for free. Trackmania has been a racing franchise that's been around for a very, very long time. With a multiplayer focus, you can check out Trackmania either solo or with friends. Unlock medals, trophies, and prestige skins, climb the leaderboards in the intense versus-style rank modes, race on wacky tracks in royal mode, the 60-player showdown, cross-platform play, and platform progression lets you play anywhere, and ever-evolving content. Enjoy new campaigns every 3 months, compete on track and cup of the day with tracks made by players and curated by the developers. Join and manage community club activities and access car skins, online rooms, competitions, and more. And creativity unleashed, create endless possibilities with the track editor so you have a constant stream of content and creativity to be had. The game has been fairly well received on PC, and now it'll finally be headed its way over to PS4 and PS5. A long time coming for this. This has been announced for a while, but the release will finally be happening on May 15th. Next up, from one arcade racer to another one, this one a little bit different, we have 2K and Visual Concepts' LEGO 2K Drive, a massive open-world arcade LEGO racer. Welcome to Bricklandia, home of a massive open-world LEGO driving adventure. Race anywhere, play with anyone, build your dream rides, and defeat a cast of wild racing rivals for the coveted Sky Trophy. Now, this is going to be a game with a lot of customizability and a lot of content as well, with a massive open world to explore. Race anywhere, play with anyone, build your dream rides, and defeat a cast of wild racing rivals. In LEGO 2K Drive, your awesome transforming vehicle gives you the freedom to speed seamlessly across riveting racetracks, off-road terrain, and open waters. Explore the vast world of Bricklandia, show off your driving skills, and build vehicles brick by brick. Get behind the wheel and gear up for tons of open-world exploration and thrilling races. Take on the exciting story mode, jump into a single race or Cup Series tourney, and let loose in off-the-wall mini-games. Master the art of drifting, boosting, jumping, and using power-ups to defeat opponents and race for the Sky Trophy. Story mode follows your journey from rookie racer to famous champion as you compete against a series of charismatic rivals. With each victory, you'll work your way up the ranks to take on the infamous Shadow Z. Open-world exploration. The vast and vibrant world of Bricklandia is yours to explore as you see fit, full of colorful characters and kooky quests. Zoom past lush fields on Turbo Acres' pavement, go off-roading in the deserts of Big County, and cruise across Prospecto Valley's picturesque waterways, and so much more. Unleash your creativity. Building vehicles in the garage is as easy as snapping bricks together. Construct new cars and boats from scratch. Modify any vehicle in your collection, or unwind with guided builds. Then take your creation for a drive and play together at home and online. Now, the game is scheduled for a May 19th release. However, this is one of those releases that will have a plethora of editions. You've got the base game at $59.99 or $70 on next generation consoles. Then you have the Awesome Edition. That'll be $99.99, and it will grant you 3 days early access into the game, and it'll have other bonuses. You guys know how I feel about the early access via buying the special edition. I think it's kind of whack. Kinda would be putting it mildly, but nevertheless, the Awesome Edition will be available. And then there's an even higher edition, the Awesome Rivals Edition. That'll be a whopping $120, and that'll come with even more bonus content, and again, you will have the early unlock. On top of that, all pre-orders will get the Aqua Dirt Racer Pack, so you can look forward to that. As far as content from the Awesome Rivals Edition, you'll get the Racer Pack, you'll get Year 1 Drive Pass, Awesome Bonus Pack, 550 coins, 3-day early access, and Awesome Rivals bonus. With the Awesome Edition, you'll get the Year 1 Drive Pass, 550 coins, Awesome Bonus Pack, and 3 days of early access. So you can be on the lookout for all of that when LEGO 2K Drive drops on May 19th for those of you that dare to buy the Standard Edition. But for those of you that buy the Special Edition, it will be May 16th. Moving on from that, we have No One Lives Under the Lighthouse Director's Cut, an indie horror title, a slow-burn retro horror game in which you arrive at the old lighthouse on a small island near the coast of the United States. After the previous keeper has gone missing, you need to take over his duty and watch after the light. The game had gotten a very positive reception on Steam with over 1,000 reviews, and 89% of those reviews being positive. The game notes from 1 to 2 hours of playtime for a single playthrough, a slow-burn, low jump-scare rated horror mystery with multiple interpretations, retro aesthetics, 3 endings, and you've got a very throwback horror game here. We'll see how it turns out. Released at $7 on PC, would imagine a similar price point on consoles. No One Lives Under the Lighthouse Director's Cut will be dropping on May 18th. Next up, if you're a fan of retro shooters, you gotta have Nightmare Reaper on your radar. Dropped on PC back in March of 2022, and now it comes to PlayStation 4 and 5. This is a total throwback FPS. Progress through the cursed depths of the nightmare while fighting an arsenal of powerful weapons and improving your abilities along the way. This retro-inspired FPS with looter shooter and roguelike elements breaches the wall between classic and modern gameplay, seeing a super positive reception on Steam, very positive across 2,700 reviews. 94% of those reviews were positive. Intense and addictive gameplay. Tons of enemies are crammed in open-ended levels full of surprises and geysers of blood and treasure. Character progression. Use the gold you find to purchase tons of character upgrades and new abilities via minigames. Ludicrous weapon variety. 80 unique weapons that can drop as loot and can contain a funky mix of over 30 enchantment types and so much more. You've got music and audio by the great Andrew Hulshall. Non-intrusive but mysterious story, many game modes, a mix of manual and random level generation, and tons of random events and secrets throughout to discover. Nightmare Reaper will be dropping on May 18th. Next up, we have Zool Re-dimensioned. The ninja of the nth dimension is back. Explore vibrant retro landscapes, discover hidden secrets, and take down menacing bosses in a modern reimagining of the classic action platforming adventure in Zool. Obviously, this is very much a throwback platformer, originally released by Gremlin Graphics in 1992 on the Amiga. To critical acclaim, iconic gaming mascot Zool returns in Zool Redimensioned. The brand new reimagining of the classic action platforming adventure has been rebuilt from ground up for modern audiences. Help Zool jump, spin, and shoot his way across 8 alien worlds, taking down menacing bosses and save the universe from the nefarious influence of Cruel. Zool's old school platforming action will challenge the most hardcore gamers with modern enhancements that bring the game into the 21st century. Beat your speedrun times, discover secrets hidden across every level, or go back and play the original classic game. Relive the legend of the ninja that started it all. Over 28 retro platforming challenges, all enhanced for the best possible experience. Choose between 2 main game modes: Redimension for a more accessible modern experience, or Ultimate Ninja to experience a true hardcore challenge. Trade blows with the dimension's most dangerous creatures in 7 completely redesigned boss fights. Discover new secrets, challenges, and extras across your adventure. Enhanced quality of life options, including a level select screen, checkpoints, accessibility options, and more. And on top of all of that, you can play the original Mega Drive version for a truly authentic retro experience. Zool Redimensioned will be dropping on May 16th. And finally, we have the puzzle platformer in Tin Hearts. Coming from Rogue Sun and Wired Productions, behind every brilliant invention hides a magical story. Guide a troop of tin soldiers through a magical toy-filled world in this immersive narrative puzzle adventure game from the members of the team that brought you Fable. Obviously, this is a totally different game than what to expect out of a Fable game, but what you'll do is guide a troop of mischievous tin soldiers through a magical toy-filled world using a variety of whimsical and inventive contraptions to bounce, shoot, and glide them to their goal. March through 50+ levels of time-bending soldier routing riddles, forge new paths for your toys to follow, and solve increasingly elaborate puzzles to unravel the emotional, thought-provoking story of Albert J. Butterworth, a genius inventor of Victorian times. Control toy cannons to clear the way ahead, bounce to new heights using trampoline drums, and manipulate balloon inflating machines to help the soldiers reach their destination. Discover a deeply emotional story spanning generations and dimensions, masterfully woven into the fabric of this puzzle-filled world. Clues are everywhere, seek them out, and you will be rewarded with a heartfelt tale, which is beautifully voiced and animated. Explore a magical world, feel like a child in a toy store as you immerse yourself in a magical alternate timeline Victorian universe full of nostalgic warmth and charm, and use your imagination. Unlock powers to control objects in the world, from wooden blocks to drums to toy trains. Link objects in interesting ways as you build paths to the exit for your fearless tin soldiers to follow, and slowly reveal the secrets of their past. Manipulate time, pause, fast forward, and rewind time to change the outcome of your actions, and complete increasingly intricate puzzles. Music to warm your heart throughout. Take your time working through the relaxing puzzles and enjoy the poignant soundtrack from award-winning composer Matthew Chastney, whose credits include trailers for Joker, Chernobyl, and Bridgerton. And from the developers of Fable, Tin Hearts is brought to life by former members of the exceptionally talented Lionhead Studios development team responsible for the critically acclaimed Fable series. Tin Hearts will be hitting PlayStation 4 and 5 on May 19th. And that is going to do it for me. Again, relatively a lighter week of game releases, but I think LEGO 2K Drive, a couple of anticipated free-to-play releases in Warlander and Trackmania, Humanity looks like an interesting game, and some throwback retro experiences rounding things out. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.